Okay, I am here with Morgan Norris, Senior Brand Strategist at TREW Marketing. Morgan's going to be taking the stage at the Industrial Marketing Summit, which will be happening January 31st through February 2nd in Austin, Texas. Morgan, tell us a little bit about your session, what the title is, what it's all about.
Yeah, so this session is going to be on building and measuring brand authority. And so the thing is, with technical brands, we are finding, you guys all know your sales cycles are long. They're 6 months, 12 months, even more than that sometimes. And we've got to stay a relevant brand so that our prospects find us, they prefer us, and then they ultimately choose us. So this session is going to be all about how to build that brand, what it looks like to create a strong brand, and kind of what you need in place to do that, and then also how to measure that. So what's working, what's not, what do we need to pivot on, and how do we really evaluate kind of our brand and how we should structure it moving forward. And so that's what we'll talk through. Things just times are changing a little bit with large language models and people searching on video. And one of the key things we'll talk about is brands typically, in the past, we focused so much on kind of our own websites, which are definitely important. But we're just finding that we've really got to get our brand out there on different channels. So owned channels like our website, but also earned channels like trade publications and also paid channels as well. And so we'll talk about what it looks like to be a brand that's strategically everywhere. We don't want to be everywhere for the sake of being everywhere, but we want to be strategic and be where our prospects are. So that's what we'll talk about in that session.
I love it. And I think it's just such an important topic. I think there's so many companies have this nearsightedness where they're so focused on like, we got to get to this revenue result in the next 90 days or this lead gen result or whatever it is. And of course, these things matter, right? But it's easy to lose sight of the big picture. And the great brands out there didn't build their brand overnight by trying to collect email addresses and phone numbers and you know what I mean?
Right.
So
And the
yeah.
second that when we need that brand awareness, we need to have started that process a year, 2 years ago. And so it's something we always encourage people, like, let's start now so that when you look
Yes.
back and go, nobody knows who we are. So you've paved that way.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your
Yeah.
quick pitch on why someone should show up to this summit in Austin, Morgan?
Yeah, well, Austin is definitely a great place to be, really fun location, but also, man, connecting in person with people that are doing the same type of work that you're doing and have the same challenges and struggles and also successes is huge. Just being able to kind of network and feel that sense of community. This is definitely just a strength of this group. I think kind of building community in these challenges of industrial marketing and really what comes along with that really technical B2B marketing. So I'm really excited to be in person, meet people, and I would encourage people to do the same.
Love it. Well, thanks for doing this, Morgan. And for those of you watching, please check out the event page where you can learn more about the speakers, sessions, and everything that's happening at industrialmarketingsummit.com.
Awesome.